guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not a date or time specific reading, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it could be your message at that time. Welcome to Cross Watchers for Libra, and for those of you who are brand new to the channel, happy to have you here. And even though it's not date or time specific, as I record this, we're in the energy of the full moon in Scorpio. So it's not too late to go watch that reading, which I just uploaded, to see what the themes are for those of you here, and also that it can find its way into this reading. So just wanted to make you aware of that. I'm pulling from Divine Abundance in honor of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is all about twists of fate in a good way and abundance and pivots to something better. And so your card is Outrageous Openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. So this would be your message to the divine, right? That you have outrageous openness to whatever is the plan of the divine, of the universe, of the cosmos, of God, whatever it is you consider to have some form of creative dominion when it comes to the trajectory of your life. Nice message, Libra. Working on non-attachment is powerful, not easy. Whew. Yes, 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 yes. And, you know, whenever we have a full moon, it's that balance between, right? The luminaries are both vying for the light, who will shine brighter. But it's a time to find balance between your feelings, that's the Scorpio influence, and what you can do practically, which is the Taurus, where the sun is, influence, to transform your life for the better. And you can just remain open to the plan. I like it. Whoops. I like it a lot. All right, I'm going to give you the interpretation. I'm going to give you my general impression, then the interpretation through the clarifiers. Knight of Pentacles is the overall energy, and the Hierophant. Wow, this is Taurus energy. So what we have here is a challenge around possibly themes of commitment, right? Like a conventional committed situation, relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles seems like things are moving pretty slowly. I generally see the Knight of Pentacles in a positive way, but there could be something here that is taking very, very long. Yes, Three of Wands, you're anticipating something. And in the past here, Knight of Cups, this beautiful offer from the heart, very romantic. And now there may be a slowdown when it comes to commitment. In your conscious awareness, the Ten of Wands, this is definitely, you need to release a burden, unburden yourself. In the Six of Cups, it is past life soulmate energy in the near future. Warm, comfort, nostalgia, balance, harmony. It's sweet, it's tender. To me, that Six of Cups often speaks of past life soulmate energy, whether you've known this person that is, you know, you're here to watch about, right? Whether you've known them a long time in this incarnation, or your energies have been following each other across lifetimes, that's the energy that's coming through in the near future. But there's something weighing on you here. So let's see, Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. The messages of this whole series of readings so far, and I'm about halfway through, including the full moon in Scorpio, have themes around truth and truths being revealed or discovered or uncovered. And it feels to me like that's what's behind the scenes. What's going on here is somebody is reluctant or hesitant to kind of come in with their truth. And since we're looking at the Hierophant and we now have the Six of Pentacles, which is about reciprocity, give and take, generosity, I really do feel that the energies coming through for this storyline are about the slow moving nature and maybe even partial stubbornness around themes of commitment. And there's something that isn't being spoken that needs to be spoken to provide the clarity that's needed. Because right now it's weighing on you and you're sitting here like, okay, right? The Three of Wands to me, ship's coming in, it's anticipatory, what's coming toward me, and you're really kind of in the dark about it. You don't know what to anticipate. So let's see the Three of Wands. Four of Wands, Five of Wands, High Priestess. There may not be much communication since we have the Knight of Swords under the deck and the High Priestess from the bottom of the deck. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, for those of you who are new, I'm either tapping into your own unconscious awareness or something playing out behind the scenes. And it feels to me like there's not a lot of communication going on. It feels like what you're anticipating is a little more trouble, a little more drama, a little more tension, friction here, because you're not getting the clarity that you need about where this person stands relative to your connection, especially when it comes to themes of commitment. And the Hierophant doesn't necessarily mean that commitment means marriage, but it certainly speaks to, right, the vows we make and take, the promises we make, and being a person of our word. And, right, if it's you and me against the world, great, but then I better not see other people being ushered in and out, right? Sometimes our terms come through differently. And because there's a challenge here around the Six of Pentacles as well as the Hierophant, it seems like the situation may feel one-sided to you. And therein lies the tension and the conflict. So let's see the Knight of Cups in the past. Page of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Cups. So I feel like you've taken this person back before. I feel like this is something where a little bit of clarity may be provided, very romantic, second chances, reunion, reconciliation with the love of your life. I think things felt good, but it doesn't feel to me like it was the first, time that you're dealing with this situation. I'm not seeing anything nefarious, like I'm not seeing any intentional avoidance at this point, or someone who isn't being honest. But what I'm seeing here is that this has gone on before, and so there's been sort of an on again, off again aspect to this connection. Ten of Wands tells me you're over it. It's too much. Whew. Wow. It's a lot. It's too much. You're carrying a heavy burden, really wanting to work through things, right? This is capturing all of your attention, effort, energy, focus, and you do want to work things out, but you also need to contemplate the path forward, because it feels to me like on some level, this situation is creating an energy where you feel devalued, right? Like this person doesn't understand, doesn't see what I'm worth, or doesn't value me the way I value them. Six of Pentacles and that Four of Pentacles, like they're holding back, they're being a little stingy. You're kind of putting all the energy forward. You're not clear on where things are headed, and the fact that they're moving super slowly isn't helping. You're anticipating a little more tension here because there's not good communication, if there's any at all. And it just feels like it's like you really have been focused on it, And maybe you've been open to working things through, but now you have to contemplate what you want and what the path forward is for you. And then we have the Six of Cups in the near future. Four of Swords, Justice, and the Magician. Wow, okay. This feels good because it seems like you're at a breaking point right now and things can kind of go either way. And the Six of Cups, it's almost like going back to when you first met. What brought you together? It's the memory, playing back the game tape of when you first met and how you fell in love, or what brought you together, or how do you feel like you've known this person forever, and what makes that a thing for you. It feels really warm and good, and it kind of brings in some healing. And the Justice card coming in here with the balance and almost a sense of what you're trying to manifest with the Magician underneath is the healing that comes from some measure of validation of your feelings, right? You're manifesting that in the near future, almost as a way of unburdening yourself, right? You've done the work as best as you can, and now you're both going to choose this path forward, or you're going to go in separate directions. You're not sure, but the way things feel right now, it's your self-esteem is taking a hit. And so what I'm seeing here is you trying to manifest, possibly with the next new moon, this sense of balance and validation for your experience within this connection, almost as if you're saying, I have to find healing from what I've brought to this situation. This is your card, Libra, right? So it feels to me like you've been fair, you've been diplomatic, you've been patient, you've been, open to someone else's perspective. Hierophant sometimes is talking about our beliefs around commitment in conventional committed relationships, right? What are our beliefs around, even religious beliefs are in the mix there with the Hierophant, but it's philosophy, it's perspective. So I feel like you've given it your best shot. And so what you're really manifesting here is some form of sense of validation that restores the healing and balance for you with regard to this connection. And then what comes after remains to be seen, but this is telling me sort of where you're at, where the struggle is, how wonderful things were, and yet it feels like this has happened before. And now it's just too much to kind of carry on your own. Yes, see, 10 of Wands. So what I'm going to do here is give you the astrology. Before I do that, if you've enjoyed this reading so far, please join me here by subscribing below. And yeah, help me reach other people like you who are looking for answers to their questions, or at least some insight into their relationship experiences. That's what I'm here for. But I'm also going to tell you that for the extended, we're going to focus on this person that you're dealing with. At this point, for lack of a better phrase, I'm just going to refer to this person as your Knight of Cups. So this is somebody, your Six of Cups, Knight of Cups person that you feel really tied to in a warm and loving way, but something's a real struggle here. So we want to see it from their perspective. How do they show up? What's their take on what's going on here, or maybe what's going on with them in general? How do they see you, think about you, or feel about you? What are their intentions toward you in this connection? And we'll get some extra guidance from Spirit. So that's what we're going to do in the extended. There are 2 links below. Actually, there are 3, but I'm going to tell you about 2 because there has been a little bit of confusion. So listen. You're going to see new Libra monthly and a link. That is a monthly renewal, and it gives you unlimited access to not just this extended, but to all the Libra extendeds that have already been uploaded and to all those that are to come. Because the one-time purchase link, which is right below that, gives you 30-day access, one and done, that's it. The monthly gives you access to the new moon collection, to the full moon collection, so there's an extended for the full moon reading I just did that you would have access to, as well as each month I do a monthly energy update for all signs. So you get access to about 4 or 5, you get access to 4 collections in the platform. It's like Netflix, right? That you can access any time of day or night, unlimited, and it's $11, and change. The one time is one time. So there are 2 links, and you might want to read it before you purchase, just so that you understand what you're getting for your money. That's what I have. Let me give you the astrology. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Hierophant here is Taurus. We have the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. High Priestess is Pisces. Knight of Cups is Pisces. Strong Pisces representation here. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Judgment card is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. We have the Justice card, as I said, is Libra. And Mercury, the Magician is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. And as I record this, Mercury is going to be stationing direct tomorrow on the 25th of April. So, I hope that brings you some, puts a smile on your face like it did on mine, because this was a bumpy Mercury retrograde, if you ask me. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Thanks for joining me. I'm heading to the extended now, so I'll see you there in a second.